Blackwell, and today I'm side by side my favorite Broadway red hot. Ladies and gentlemen, from Aladdin, please welcome James, Monroe, Igelart.
Hi, guys.
And the crowd goes wild.
We
James, I'm so happy to be with you today.
Thank you, Susan. I'm glad to be here.
Tell our friends at home what we're doing today.
We are on a friend date, and we are making Valentine.
It's Valentine's Day, friends. Yes. We are at the beautiful Kids at Art on the Upper East Side. You know what I love about the name Kids at Art?
What?
It's not only a beautiful place for kids and adults to
Yes.
To make art, but also it's a basic lesson in the Cockney accent.
Kids at Art.
Preparing kids to audition for the role of Bert in Mary
Yes.
Poppins. So we're gonna make a little Valentine's today.
Yes. I haven't made one of these in a long time.
Talk to me about, do you have any Valentine's Day like recollections or PTSD from when you were little? Any?
It's not PTSD. I have a love-hate relationship with Valentine's Day.
Because why?
Because it's, okay, I've been married for 14 years to the most beautiful woman in the history of life. Her name is Dawn. I love you. And I'll probably continue to say that.
There's her Valentine right
yes.
there.
And I'm one of those guys that I am romantic all year round. I just am.
Hubba, hubba.
I am. I try to do my best. And, you know, my whole thing is if my wife's happy, then I'm happy. You know what? I'm good all year. And my friends, my associates are horrible. And then they get 1 year to get some candy and roses, and the girl's like, oh, my man is so romantic. I'm like, he did it one time.
Any recollections from Valentine's when you were little? Did you do all this? Did you do the paper bag mailbox and?
Yeah. When I was a kid, I was kind of a nerd. So like all the ones I always gave out were always like G.I. Joe Valentines. So it was like, you know.
Store-bought.
Yeah, store-bought. You know.
That comes in that little flat
yes.
box and you like,
Batman stuff.
No store-bought today.
So it's like just a bat with a heart on it. It's like, please be mine. And like Batman throwing a heart at somebody. So.
Yes, yes. So for supplies, I meant to tell you for supplies, I also brought pictures that I printed out of you and your wife, red
so
carpeting
cool.
it.
Yes.
Because I thought you guys looked great, and I thought if you wanted to include them in your Valentine, to her you could. And for me, I brought pictures of my fella and my dog, Kitty Bunny.
She looked so good that night. She really did.
Beautiful. Okay, so let's just jump to this segment. It's called What the What, James Monroe Igelart. Your wife, Dawn, is a molecular biologist. I can barely say molecular biologist. What the what?
By trade, yes, she is, I should say by schooling and by trade, she is a molecular biologist. What she does right now is she is a manager of a QA, which is quality assurance department at a biotech company in California.
I don't even know what that sentence meant. I don't know what that means.
I love to listen to her on business things, business calls, because it's a bunch of
that's hot.
Letters and numbers. And so, thank God the people in the people on the other line can't see me, because I'll be behind her going, yeah, you know, with the CBs and the ABs and the MITs, I walk around with the NYCs, and she's like, if you don't shut up.
Working from home, giving her the business.
I can't help myself.
Here's my second what the what.
Cool.
Bullfrogs and butterflies. What the what?
Sorry. Bullfrogs and Butterflies was my first solo ever when I was at Palmacia Baptist Church.
What? Double bill, baby's first break.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. That was.
Do you remember how that goes?
Let's see, do I? Old tadpole in a fishing hole, couldn't croak a jump to save his soul. Then one day, it was the funniest thing, he started growing, turning green, and he jumped up on a lily pad, and he's croaking like a frog, gave it all he had. He's singing, bullfrogs and butterflies, they've both been born again. Bullfrogs and butterflies, they've both been born again.
Did you sound like that when you were little? Like a little smoke on there?
No,
was there a little smoke on that barbecue?
There was a guy at our church who tried to emulate a very legendary gospel singer, Reverend James Cleveland. And I thought this guy sounded great because he growled when he sang.
Yeah.
And so as a kid, there's a tape of me singing, gave it all he had, he's singing, and I think everybody at the church went, yeah, that boy's probably gonna do something on stage because that's ridiculous.
I want to play a game that I like to call 30-second life story. There's 30 seconds on the clock, and
Yes.
in 30 seconds, I want you to tell me your life story. Don't leave out the good parts. Ready, and go.
September the 4th, 1974, I was born at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and my parents knew from the first moment that I screamed out loud that I was going to be an amazing singer. By 10 years old, I had already done my first couple of solos in church, and then I went to high school and learned my first musical. It was Dreamgirls. I wanted to be in it, but I was also a little bit too big, so I was in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown instead. I was the first black Charlie Brown. Everybody loved it. Then I went to college, and I did a bunch of musicals, Into the Woods. I also did a play called Raising the Sun at Jesus Christ Superstar. I played the Black Jesus. All of a sudden, after I left, I graduated, and I went to the tour of Showboat.
5 seconds.
I went to tour of Showboat. I was a swing from Showboat. I went to Spelling Bee, Memphis, and Broadway, and I won a Tony, and I'm married for 14 years. My life is great.
You went a little over, but that was a great life story.
Thank you very much.
And what would you title that autobiography?
I would title that autobiography, Work Hard, Dream Big, the James Monroe Igelart story.
Good title.
Thank you very much.
They're going to be selling that in the airport, and that's going to be a New York Times bestseller. Mark my words.
We can always hope.
Mark my words. Guess what time it is?
What's up?
The segment is called Freestyle My Mobile. Hit me with that jingle.
Now we've been sitting here for a while. We's about to freestyle with my mobile.
Yes. This is where you record the outgoing message on my cell phone. In the freest of styles, please include the name of my dog, Kitty Bunny. That's
Kitty
my
Bunny.
only request.
Got it.
Okay. Ready? And we can do a few takes of this, or you might nail it. I have a feeling you might nail it.
Well, 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 you have come to the wonderful phone of Susan Blackwell, and we just want you to leave your name and your number at the time of the dial. We'll get back to you probably in quite a while. I'm kind of a busy woman, actually. I'm as a busy man. I'm just recording this so you can probably understand who is this. I'm the wonderful man, a part of the brother who's known as James Monroe Igelart. So when you leave your name and your number, she'll call you back. Don't get mad and don't give her no slack, because if you do, it won't be funny when you get attacked by her dog, Kitty Bunny.
Dog's gonna be so excited. This leads us to our next segment. It's celebrities doing celebrities, prank calling celebrities. I need you to do an impression of somebody. It can be song, it can be anybody. And I think we should prank Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Hi, it's Lin Miranda. Holla.
Hello, Mr. Miranda. This is the Reverend Jesse Jackson. And I have heard wonderful things about your show, Hamilton. And I have seen that you allowed even President Barack Obama to come and check out your show. And I was wondering if maybe if me and Mrs. Jackson could come and check out the show. It'd be really interesting to see what you have done with the historical moments that you have had of the father of the $10 bill. Please get back to my associate at the number of 1-555-555-555. Thank you very much, Mr. Miranda.
That was a completely unexpected and shockingly good impression of Jesse Jackson. Amazing. Amazing. You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's time for Susan's Fantasy Jukebox. You know how that works?
No.
I'm going to tell you. I've got your nose, and you can have it back. But first, you have to sing me a song. Any song of your choosing.
Oh, wow. Okay. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? You said you'd be coming back away again, baby. Baby, 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 baby. Oh, baby, I love you. I really do.
Oh my gosh. You can have your nose back. Dawn is the luckiest lady in the world. That was beautiful. You're not just a total spaz. You got that deep velvety goodness too.
Well, that helps.
Oh, this has been another, if I do say so myself, an amazing episode of Side by Side by Susan Blackwell with James Monroe Igelart. You are delightful.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Go see him in Aladdin. He is magic and it is magical. And now we would like to share with you our Valentine's. Let's see yours. What'd you do there?
I put Happy Valentine's Day, and I drew a little character that I've been working on since I was a kid, basically of myself, saying, I love you, baby doll, and I call it the husband.
Here's mine. It's just Kitty Bunny saying that Happy Valentine's Day, we love you, from Susan and Kitty Bunny. You guys, Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye. I just want to do this for our crew. Was that pretty gross?